What I'm about to say might sting a little. The real reason your organization is stuck is because you're stuck. Not your team, not your systems, not your budget. You. Muslim founders tell me all the time, my team is slow. They don't take initiative. I feel like I'm carrying everyone, but they're all missing something crucial. Your organization will never outgrow your leadership capacity. People don't grow past the leader. Systems don't outpace the leader. Teams don't outperform the leader's identity. Think about it. You've got vision, you've got talent, you've got drive, but you're firefighting every day, crushed by decision fatigue, pulled into every issue, drowning in responsibilities, and quietly terrified everything will fall apart without you. This isn't a leadership problem, it's a capacity problem. Your responsibilities outgrew your internal identity. I've helped build organizations like Al Maghrib and IERA, mentored leaders in 40 countries, and worked with founders, CEOs, dawah leaders, and charity directors. And the same pattern keeps repeating. The organization hits a ceiling exactly where the leader hits the ceiling. But when the leader grows emotionally, mentally, spiritually, everything else starts moving. Teams speed up, systems work, revenue lifts, and barakah enters. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through why Muslim leaders get stuck, the psychology behind bottlenecking, and how to grow your capacity so your organization can finally breathe and scale. So Bismillah, let's get into it. Let's start with the foundation. Your organization is a mirror of your internal state. If you're overwhelmed, things become chaotic. If you're hesitant, the team hesitates. If you're emotionally unstable, the culture becomes unstable. If you micromanage, people rely on you for everything. If you drown in details, other leaders never appear. Your organization isn't just a machine, it reflects you. And if you're at the center of everything, then of course everything depends on you. You became the bottleneck, not because you're weak, but because you outgrew your old leadership identity and didn't realize it. Now let's talk about the 4 traps that quietly keep Muslim leaders stuck, even the sincere ones. The first is the fear of losing control. Deep down, you don't trust that things will be done properly without you. So you double check everything, jump into decisions, quickly fix things, and rewrite people's work without realizing it. You will kill scale. The second trap is emotional overload. When you're stretched, your patience drops, your clarity drops, your decision quality drops, and your team becomes scared of disappointing you. Your emotional state becomes the ceiling for everyone else. The third trap is founder syndrome. You built this thing with your sweat and your dua, so you begin attaching your identity to being the fixer, the savior, the one holding everything together. You didn't build a team, you built a family that depends on you. And the fourth trap is what I call disconnected leadership logic. You delegate tasks but not thinking. You give instructions without explaining the why, the strategy, or the principle behind it. So the whole organization ends up running on your brain and everyone else becomes arms and legs. That's not leadership. That's a hero burning out. Now here's the shift. Your organization only grows as much as you grow. Allah doesn't burden a soul beyond what it can bear. And Allah doesn't expand your amana until you expand yourself. Leadership isn't about doing more, it's about becoming more. Let's get practical now. These are the elite leadership tools that I teach inside Elevate, which is a leadership accelerator that creates transformation. The first tool is the capacity audit. Each week, ask yourself, what am I doing that someone else could handle? And what leadership tasks am I avoiding because they're uncomfortable? You'll instantly see where you're wasting energy, where your fear is stopping you from letting go, and where you're blocking the organization from scaling. Your job is to lead, not to do everything. The second tool is building a decision-making framework. Shift from being the decision maker to being the principle maker. Create a simple flow. When a certain situation happens, apply a specific principle and make a certain type of decision. Suddenly, decisions stop coming to you. Your team moves faster and outcomes remain consistent. You've transferred leadership into systems. The third tool is the delegation ladder. Most leaders only delegate at one level. Do this for me. But real delegation has levels. You start with do exactly this, then do it but choose how, then propose options before acting, then make the decision and own it, and finally you fully own this area. Your job is to move people up this ladder over time. That is what you call real leadership development. The fourth tool is the 2 level down rule. Ask yourself, if I disappeared for 60 days, could the person below me and the person below them run the mission? If not, You don't have a leadership structure, you have a dependency chain. And your job as a leader is to break that chain. The fifth tool is understanding that emotional regulation is leadership regulation. Your emotional patterns shape the entire organization. When you become calmer, clearer, more intentional, and more grounded, your team becomes braver, more stable, more capable, and more independent. Regulate yourself and you regulate the organization. The sixth tool is the weekly vision alignment ritual. Once a week, sit with your team and answer, where are we going? Why does this matter? What is the most important priority this week? And how does each person contribute to that story? This ritual creates clarity, alignment, excitement, and ownership. Most leadership issues disappear when vision is revisited weekly. The seventh tool is building a culture of strategic discomfort. Your team grows when they're stretched, leading meetings, presenting updates, making decisions, and running projects. Your job is to create safe discomfort, not comfortable dependency. Leaders grow leaders, not followers. And finally, the eighth tool, lead with amana, not attachment. You're not the savior. Allah is. The organization isn't yours. It's an amana. Outcomes aren't in your control. Ihsan is. Letting go isn't carelessness. It's tawakkul. When you release your ego, you rise as a leader. Now, if you're listening to this thinking, okay, I can see it now, I'm the ceiling, then you're already ahead of most leaders, because leadership growth begins with recognizing that your current identity cannot carry the next level of amana. That's exactly why I built Elevate, the Muslim Leadership Accelerator. It's for founders, CEOs, and directors who want to grow their leadership capacity, elevate their emotional psychology, and build teams that lead independently. It also helps you to install systems that scale and grow your organization without draining your soul. If you want your organization to expand, you must expand first. To get more details, you can check out the link below this video.